Hello, and welcome to another episode of Why Famous People Should Shut the Fuck Up. When is being famous too much? Is when you give your opinion without being fucking asked. Just because you're famous doesn't mean that you have to say anything that comes to your fucking mind. Welcome to another episode of
Brothers Weekly.
It's a very serious subject to say that baby showers are homophobic. You're a dumb bitch. I hope you know that the drugs that you did
Transphobic.
same shit. The drugs that you did after, what was it, band camp rock, fucked your brain up. Let me tell you something. All the cocaine you did of those guys' dicks fucked you up. How are you gonna say a fucking? It's a fucking innocent act. A gender reveal. Parents are excited they're gonna have a baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Family wants to know what it is to buy gifts, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fucking baby is not gonna come out the pussy and be like, I have a penis, but I'm a fucking astronaut. No. Right?
You say astronaut?
Yeah. Because there's motherfuckers out here, you know, labeling themselves as astrophysiology gods of space, which is fine with me. I mean, shit, but... Oh, if you don't know, we're talking about Demi Lovato. How are you gonna come out and say gender reveals is transphobic? Nobody fucking asked you, first of all. Second of all, if that's your thinking, fine, fuck it, right? You don't have to say it on the press. You don't have to come out and say it on a blog. Or I don't even know what the fuck it was.
Yeah, tweet or something.
Right? Because I don't know why actors, musicians, athletes have this notion that because they're famous, they have to say whatever the fuck they think. or their agent's like, hey man, nobody's heard from you and I don't know how long. You're not trending anymore. Say some dumbass shit. Right?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be like, what's famous now? Non-gender, no binary. Fuck it. Say babies can pick their gender. Fuck it. All right, here you go. Right?
Yeah,
That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's probably not what she. That's
most of the what.
I'm
what
1,000% sure that's not what she was thinking at that point. She was thinking about why did I stop doing meth? But
I mean, many famous people post stuff that they
Dumb
don't
shit.
mean. They don't mean. They just
That's what I'm
looking
saying.
for publicity.
That's what I'm saying. She wasn't thinking that at that moment. She just said some dumbass shit because you're not trending anymore. Your song comes out, is famous for 2 days, and that's it. Find something else to do, bro. Right? And I'm not saying this because, you know, I don't give a fuck if you're a dude and you cut your penis off and you want to be a girl, or you want to grow a dick, or you want to put some titties on, right? I don't judge you, but I really don't give a fuck, okay? But what I'm trying to say is, it's a fucking baby, yo.
Yeah.
If he grows up and he wants to, and if it's a boy, he grows up and he wants to suck dick and put some titties on while he grooms his beard, he'll get to that age where he'll want to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's a fucking baby. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on, bruh. He's not gonna go in. He's not gonna be born, and 2 days later he's gonna go home and his bedroom's gonna be blue, and he's gonna be laying on his fucking crib being like, "Why is my room blue?" Right? Right? He can't see for like the first week, dickhead. Let alone know what fucking gender he wants to be. right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Is it what was it last year that we need to have permission for our babies to change their diapers?
We had to. It was technically sexual assault to change a fucking baby's diaper last year.
Yeah, that's true.
Huh?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? So we let him. So okay.
We let
so
him
we
get
can,
a bacteria and shit before we change.
we
their
can't change
diapers.
his diaper. So let him run around naked. That's indecent exposure, right?
Yeah.
Or let the kid die of a fucking
Yeah,
infection.
bacteria because the shit, the pee,
The
it creates
fucking
bacteria.
2-week-old can't tell me that I have to change. I have permission to change his fucking diaper.
And then they had like a weird explanation. When you look at him in the eyes and ask him, he will smile to say yes or cry to say no. I was like, what? Okay.
Absolutely. I'm a fucking mind reader now. And guess what? If you read his mind, the baby doesn't know how to talk in their fucking language. Motherfucker's gonna think in Google Gaga, bitch. He's not gonna talk to you. Like, he's not 2 weeks old and he'll be like, you may change my diaper, human.
Well, it's not like a wizard.
Because obviously the fucking baby can talk at 2 weeks, so he's fucking. He was planted there by Jesus. It's our fucking savior.
Oh, boy.
And then, so that's not enough, right?
Right.
The U.S. is it the Secretary of Health, the Assistant Secretary of Health, she wanted to approve the kids the sex change on fucking kids.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I read that yesterday. I think it was.
Let me tell you something, bro. Okay. Oh, so my kid's 5, right?
Yeah.
Right. And he comes up to you and it's like, oh, I don't even know why a 5-year-old would say this, right? That he wants to be a girl or a boy or whatever the fuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know where that will come from. And I don't know if you notice, kids from that age to probably say 6 or 7, the influence what they say, what they think, what they is
by
what
their parents and close family and friends.
So when a 5-year-old comes here, he wants to be a girl. Somewhere in his circle, somebody must have said,
"I wish you were a girl," or something.
Or ask him every day, or do you wanna, you know what I'm saying? So and again, I'm not saying fuck, cause I'm like, oh, we're born gay. Okay, that's not what the fuck I'm saying, bro. Okay, right. I'm putting an example out there. You're not gonna take your 5-year-old to do a sex change at fucking 5.
No,
not even, dude. A kid doesn't have. I don't want to say kids are dumb, because that's not what I'm saying. But like rational thought of sexually active till they're like 15, 16, 17.
Yeah.
Younger than that,
they were exposed somehow to it.
Unless, molested. Or
that's what I'm saying. Exposed to it.
Or you live in a very open family where your dad's watching porn in the living room. That's some weird ass shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Damn.
Now, if you listen, I've listened to doctors. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I'm not saying I'm fucking smart, but I'm saying the doctors I read to, like, sometimes it works out, right? This guy wants to be a girl at 12, 13. Works out. He's a girl. His life, he's fine. But there's sometimes that it happens, and this 12-year-old turns 20, and his sexual preference changes at 20.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have boobs and a vagina. But now you like girls and you want a dick.
Yeah.
And then it's a lot of money to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And probably you removed all that stuff. How are they gonna put it back? How's it gonna work? Now you're from 12 to 20. You feel like you were a girl. 20, you have a whole change of character, and now you're depressed your whole life being a girl because
you wanted to be a man again.
So the fact that people are saying that 5, 6, 7. If he wants to be a girl and he says that at 8, 9, 10, that's fine. He wants to, but don't do drastic shit.
Yeah, no.
Because sometimes they, if it's a girl wants to be a boy, they start giving them hormones and fucking, and then And then when she from 12 to 15, then she goes to high school and she likes this boy, and she could beat the motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yep.
From 12 to 15, because you wanted to be a boy, then you get to high school, you want to hang out with the girls, you like boys, blah blah blah. But at that point, you're talking like fucking Samuel Jackson. Now she's gonna be the. How long does it take for all that to come out and a reverse treatment? You're gonna have very difficult couple years ahead of you, depressed as fuck because you did the wrong decision too fucking early. You know what I'm saying? It's just some of this stuff sometimes work out, sometimes it doesn't. But I think before a certain age, there should be an age restriction where you need to be at least 15, 16 years older to do all this stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, Demi, shut the fuck up. Right? Well, we understand you went through some shit, right? You work for Disney, so obviously you did drugs and you fucked up. Bro, tell me anybody that worked for Disney or Nickelodeon are not fucked up right now.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Right?
That's true. There's very little.
Right. So we understand that, and you came through it, right? And you're hot as shit. I will let you sit on my face till you kill me. But shut the fuck up. Right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. What was that sexist that I let her sit on my face till I die? That's my fucking preference. Fucking respect her, bitch. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because if I go out there, I'm like, hey, you know, fucking, I'm a straight dude with a dick. I'm homophobic for saying I'm straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying, listen, there's I'm trying, because I don't know shit of this, so I'm trying to run it out. You know what I'm saying? Listen, there's some dudes out there like girls that look better than girls. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In a drunk night, not saying you're in the bar, you go home, you wake up the next day, you getting poked. You know what happened? Okay, just don't take it personally. You know what I'm saying? Right? Keep an open mind, bro. You never know. Hey, I'm trying to be progressive here, okay? Fuck.
Who was it? I read it was a long time ago. The guy that did what was the movie? Journey to the Center of the Earth.
The kid or
the kid. He when the movement of it started, he went like, I'm a guy, I understand, and say like sometimes a guy gets. Either you're gay or straight, and if you say something, you're either will always
against.
Like, yeah. So he said like, I want to live in a world where a guy can look at another guy and say he's cute, but I'm not gay.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, because it.
But you can only do that around friends. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So he said he started like a guy to go like straight but not narrow, or something like that. Where you can speak your mind but don't get objectified to a specific spot.
There's a lot of open minds and shit, but it's still. How do I fucking say this? Because you can be straight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you could be talking to one of these liberal liberal motherfuckers, and you're in a group, in a conversation, right? And say this one's gay, she's gay, this guy's trans, right? And you're the straight guy in a group conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're talking and they ask you what you like, and you guys say, well, I'm straight, I don't like women. 2 out of those 3 people are gonna think you're homophobic just because you said that. Not knowing that
all you meant is like,
not knowing that you straight and you like women, but you could be best friends with a gay person,
mm-hmm.
or like I said, you could get. I'm playing. No, but I'm saying, like, you can't, if it's straight, he's straight. Like, the same way that if you're gay and you want to be accepted as gay and you don't want us to be like, oh, you're gay, that's wrong. It should be where if you're looking from that side and I'm telling you I'm straight, I like, what
girls,
I fucking like, you'd be like, all right, cool.
Yeah, that's it. That's
but
all.
the fact that
Of course, they ask the question first too, and then they get pissed off at the answer.
The pendulum went that way, but it didn't come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we don't. I don't care if you gay, straight, you like 3 dicks in your ass, none. You like putting this in your mouth. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
You put a Darth Vader.
Yeah. If you wanna, if you wanna, cut your penis and shut your vagina off and put it through your finger, I don't give a fuck. I mean, as long as you're a good person and you're not, having kids just to take money from the government and you do your taxes and you do your taxes and you're a law-abiding citizen and.
Yeah, just be a normal person.
And you pay your taxes and all that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Like there's some people like fucking if a gay dude flirts with you, you're like, all right, man, cool, whatever, bro. There's people that get mad.
Yeah, they get pissed
and they go to fight. I mean, the guy didn't say come suck my dick.
No, he was just.
It was just flirting. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you walk around and you say something to a girl, right? She could either say, "Oh, okay," or she could get mad, right? So, if you're a dirty pig, bruh, there's always fucking Christmas for your ass. You know what I'm saying? Christmas. I was in Puerto Rico now, man. If you're a turkey, there's always Christmas.
Yeah.
I think that's all I have to say for her. Shut the fuck up, Demi. I had one of my friends send me that thing, and he goes, "I guess she's on meth again."
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Because believe it or not,
it came out of nowhere too. Is that you just
believe it or not? I forgot her name again. Gina Gerson from Mandalorian.
Yeah. First
time she got in trouble on Tinder and Twitter was because in her what she identified as, she didn't put any like she or he or whatever. She put beep bop, some shit like that because she didn't
care. Yeah, it was fooling
and
around.
People jumped on her shit for that too.
Really?
So she was already in heat. But anyway, she got an interview and she
you have no idea how many times I put weird shit on this.
She got an interview and she said, "I really don't give a fuck."
One time I think I put the robot from Futurama in one of those things.
Yeah, fuck it,
the name, I forget his name.
Just live your fucking life. Do whatever the fuck you want. Just don't push. Gay and when it was like gay and lesbian and pride, like okay, that's fine. Oh, we want to turn transsexual. That's great. But when you go from that to accepting that to judging people for having gender reveals, and that's a little too much. I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's it. So, fucking WandaVision was lit.
Ooh, you
fucking.
I've been hearing good things. I gotta watch the episode. I haven't watched it yet.
Anybody who's talking shit at the beginning, you probably fucking sucking dick right now. Saying suck dicks a lot today.
Sus moment.
Sus.
Sus.
No, that's wrong. You can't say that. No.
No. Why not?
Because sus is being gay is not suspicious anymore.
Well, if you haven't come out as being gay, well, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you're being suspicious. You're being judgy. You know what I'm saying? So shut the fuck up. Okay. They did a good job with what they did on this last episode and explains a lot how her powers work, and it explains a lot how some things in the beginning of the show aren't what they seemed.
Okay.
So there's something going on with a fucking director piece of shit. I hate his fucking guts. I know he's an actor, but fuck him, you know what I mean? And the ending, bro, the after credit. Oh, I thought they were never gonna do it.
There's one more episode, correct?
9. Yeah.
One more episode. Okay.
But what they did at the end, holy fuck! It's comic, not really comic accurate, but comic accurate. Because if they do what I think they're gonna do with it, out of the park. If you play Apex, Fortnite, or Warzone,
it's a new season on Warzone, so it's been chaotic.
It's been chaotic on all of them, bro. You can't play that shit no more. I feel like okay, so say because when you play, if you play in a group, it's different levels. So it's hard to do.
Yeah. Randoms.
So I don't know. Should a game pick? If you're in a group, should a game pick from the top level guy or the bottom level guy?
I don't know. I thought they'd do an average. I always thought they'd look at your team, and then do an average of all three.
Bro, like when you jump in, right?
Right.
And Fortnite doesn't have a cap on the levels, right?
I think 500 is the max or something.
Okay, so there's all right. So
or
you
250. I forgot. It's 250.
You're jumping in a fucking lobby, and our level's what? 30,
40,
42,
40 and 41.
Why the fuck would I play somebody in level 200,550?
2,550. That guy leveled up the first day that the game came out.
Sometimes you drop in a lobby and it's like pretty well rounded.
Yeah.
Right?
Where you're competitive.
You're competitive and you make it to top 10. I'm not saying win every fucking time.
Yeah, no, of course not.
Right. But then you jump in a lobby where you drop and this motherfucker is rocking your shit.
Building like a Star Wars castle kind of deal.
I don't know how they farm so fast in the first 30 seconds of the game.
Yeah. They have a lot of material. They have purple weapons.
They kneel down the floor and there's laser your shit, right? And all I can do fast enough is a box and a ramp and all the box. And this motherfucker is doing the Twin Towers and the airplanes at the same time and just fucking that shit up.
He did a sculpture of King Kong climbing the tower by the time shooting one bullet.
This motherfucker made a statue of Osama Bin Laden and knocked it down at the same time. It was insane, right? So why the fuck would you put me with that guy? Also, okay, I cannot play. I don't think I could play computer ever. I don't think I would have the hand coordination. Because sometimes I'm jerking off and I think about something else and I get discombobulated. So I don't think I can play on a keyboard and mouse. What I'm trying to say is...
I can use one hand on my computer.
It's like, oh, fuck. I'm going to do this one. See what I'm saying? So... what I'm saying is... If you play computer, you're fucking probably smart as shit, first of all. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, Fortnite gives computer players...
a lot of advantage. The
advantage, because Fortnite came out, right, and then controller players had way less advantage, way less, and the keyboard players was rocking their shit.
Mm-hmm.
So what Fortnite did to do that was they buffed the aim assist. They overpowered it. So controller players just come in and just done. So. Then they're like, wait a minute. Now we gave the controller players too much.
So they nerfed it a little bit.
So they nerfed both of them. But still computer players are just, fucking cracked out of their goddamn minds. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if they don't have to push a button to build because I don't see them switching like controller.
No, I think they can automatically. I think they can bind their keyboards to like
that's what I'm saying.
Specific key.
So they can move here. Cause I don't know if you notice when.
No. I think they can just hit let's say like W. They hit W and it creates the wall without them having to change. But of course, when they hit the W, it will change them to build. And then they click another button and they switch them back to weapon. It's just
crazy how they can run and make the walls wherever they want. Like if you try to do a tunnel on controller, like. I had to practice. I had to go to creative for like 5 hours to learn how to do a fucking fighting tower, which I used yesterday and still got bodied.
Yeah, because
we killed that one, and then when we killed that one, we got third party and grenaded. Yeah, so that was actually good. I got connected my shit with theirs.
Yeah.
While I was doing it, he was too worried about me, so you went through big. Rock this shit. Warzone. If you're not a pro player, you can't play.
No. And of course, the hackers are incredible. It's still. I mean, so sometimes you drop and they bump you with a 9mm.
Hackers. You can see the difference from a console player and a tower player. I don't know if you notice when you're watching Nick or Closey when they're shooting, the guy's running and their marker is behind the player and they start getting hit markers.
Yeah, because the frame rate can't keep up with the camera or whatever they're recording.
So probably the guy running from these motherfuckers is a controller player.
Technically, yeah.
And the computer player is shooting at him. I don't know what it is. I just know that in fucking Warzone, the movement seems faster on computer. Yeah. The aiming is fucking ridiculous. Yeah. They can beam you from, I don't know if you noticed, not even with a reticle, beam you from.
I mean, you gotta think a computer player all have to do put the mouse where they want it and then just click and then hold the mouse there. And then for a controller player, you have to move the analog and kind of play with it till you keep still aiming at the person. So yeah.
Because they're like, oh, the recoil. Yeah, the recoil. But if you find a way to just buff the recoil while you're doing the gun.
Yeah, it's literally perfect shots every time.
So there's that. And the Apex is well rounded. Apex, you have good games. Sometimes you get shit games. But last time we played, we got like 2 kills every game or some shit, right? Yeah. That we're playing duels or whatever. But if you log in after 9 o'clock, you can't play no fucking games.
No, that's when all the kids and the hackers are in.
Fucking 9th grader just rocking my shit. See me in person, bitch. See who's gonna rock whose shit, bitch. Motherfucker, I'll bop your shit.
Are you? How old are you? 9. What's your username? Little bump beam beam.
Titty sucker 3000.
Yeah. Bam.
Bitch. Like that video. Is it son? Come here, your new stepdad. And like I don't want to. And then the guy opens the door. Hey champ. What's up? And he goes,
you remember
Rockstar 699 or some shit. He goes, what? You remember? I said I was gonna you drop shot me. I said I was gonna fuck your mom.
I'm your stepdad.
I'm your stepdad, bitch. I'm rocking that shit right now. Motherfucker. Drop shoot me now, motherfucker. I guess we should start with yeah. I don't know how to even do an intro for this. If you're wondering why the fuck you're poor and you can't get no fucking money, why Wall Street's fucking in the ass, why you can't pay your taxes, why you're gonna die sooner than later, bitch, poor as fuck because the new world is gonna fuck you. That's what we're talking about today because you can't join the Illuminati because you're poor as shit. New World Order, baby.
What kind of intro?
Because the bankers and the rich get richer and the poor get poorer.
But you could just say like, do you guys believe like in secret societies and shit like that? You could have gone that angle. It would be a lot easier too.
Do you want to know why you don't see your neighbor? Do you want to know why people have Mercedes and you have a Toyota Corolla from China because they ruined the world? Because the Illuminati told them not to do it because they're rich people that don't want you to be rich because they want you to die poor because they want to kill population and shit. New World Order. Told me to change it.
Yeah. Well, I still don't know what the fuck you're talking
about.
Why
Beyonce sings and Jay-Z loves her because they have a daughter and Kanye West left Kim Kardashian because she didn't want to be in the Illuminati anymore.
Is the divorce thing real? Are they getting divorced? and then she said she was going to hold it off until they can record her on the show. Is that true?
I don't know.
That's what they said. They said that the whole divorce proceeding is going to be on their new show. Was like, are you fucking serious? I mean, the man is already mentally unstable.
He's fucking insane, bro.
And then you're just gonna tell her, I'm gonna divorce you, but we have to wait until we record it on a show so I can break you more.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh,
I almost forgot. We went to there's a thing here called Lou Gardens and they have like dinosaur shit. Like
Lou Gardens?
Lou Gardens is this guy back in the day called Lou something, right? Mm-hmm. He had, like a big acreage, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, how almost all the parks are made.
Winter Park, and it's in by Rollins. So Winter, is that Winter Park? I don't know. So you go in and then so when you walk around and there's a house, right? The house from the guy, and you can tell it's a slaver's house. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
You know those houses like from the movies, a white square house with the balcony on top, overlooking the fucking thing, right? And then when you go around, you can see like that. You remember when you play Red Dead Redemption, that long entrance to every rich house?
Yeah.
So you walk around, you go to the back of the gun. There's the gate all the way over there, the entrance with the trees, and shit, the roundabout,
dirt road, yeah.
And then you walk over, and then there's a house. And all in my head I could hear was Kanye West, Harriet Tubman. every time I saw some shit. I mean, because you see the house, you think when you come in, you think that's the house. You're like, oh, obviously, right? But no, they build that later to make it into the garden to where you go in,
like
right?
the guest house. Yeah.
You walk in and then it hits you, bro. The house, right? There's like you go up a little hill and the house is right there. Like the white house square.
The White House picket fence.
And the balcony on the second floor outside. Like when you see an old movie, they have slaves just like that, right?
Yeah.
And it is overlooking the whole thing that way to the lake. And then on the back there's like it's not a garden, but it's like a walkway where it's a square and there's like concrete roads and there's a fountain in the middle. Like the guy had money.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
And obviously they upkeep it and they did some other shit. But but where the house is made and you see the layout, you're like,
I know what you mean.
You know, he stood up there in that balcony, saw them motherfuckers being cotton. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's where he stood. And so all I heard was Harriet Tubman. Fucking the whole time we're looking for dinosaurs and I'm looking for, and all I can hear is Harriet Tubman. Guy's fucking insane, bro. But it's crazy when you go to places like that where you're like, somebody used to live here, and in front of here there was people doing this and doing that, and you can see how
it was crazy.
I didn't go to the house because of Corona. There's like, only a group can come in, and then you have to wait. And I wanted to go in the house, but the house it doesn't even have AC.
So like they have kept it. Yeah. They have kept it how it was. Oh,
but it's crazy. Like you go in there, you try to imagine how it was before and shit, and it's insane. But Harriet Tubman didn't feel this way. Okay. The Monopoly guy. What's going
on? The New World Order or the NWO.
Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash,
which was actually a play for it.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys ever saw wrestling back in, what was that, late 80s, early 90s?
I want to say 80s.
Yeah, so it was Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, and
Tupac.
X-Pac. And no, X-Pac didn't join until he went to WWE. So this was WCW. Was just Kevin Nash, Razor Ramon, which I always forget his real name.
Razor Ramon?
No, he had to relinquish that name when he left WWE.
Razor Ramon, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he was copyrighted by WWE.
Oh.
Him and Hulk Hogan, they have this team where at some point they just ruled WCW.
Uh-huh. They would come in and beat the shit out of everybody.
They took out the little guys or whatever.
They won all the championships.
Yep, and then they had a monopoly over everything.
Put their name everywhere.
Yeah, and at one point they owned the show.
Yeah.
Well,
Technically
they owned the show, and then they changed the name like from WCW to the NWO. And it was all a play to the conspiracy known as the New World Order or the NWO.
Yep. Which
was their main name.
Yep.
So the New World Order, what it does is a secret organization of elite with a global agenda in conspiring to eventually control the world through an autonomous world government, so just one world government, which will replace sovereign nations, states, and put the end to the international power struggle. So a real life Game of Thrones kind of deal.
World peace.
Yeah, world peace. And of course, including all of that, they might have some population control.
What new? There's so many
theories.
It's either the rich people or the Christians or Antichrist or the Pope or Trump. You know.
So this has been since the 1700s. The New World Order kind of started, and then it became a thing mostly after World War I and World War II, when Churchill declared the New World Order. What he meant was like there's gonna be new politics, there's a new movement, and of course people then retracted, like he just created the the United Nations. That's what created afterwards. And then they go like, well, there we go, the one world government. Although that's not what Churchill meant to do, but that's what. Well, that's what he meant to do, but not into the extreme of one government will rule the whole world.
You know what that tells you? The dumbass conspiracy people have been around for too fucking long. Okay, right. What fucking good are you doing? Scaring people. Right, since World War One, bro. Like we were fighting with horses and shit. Now we got like see-through walls, and we're still talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, the whole intention of the world order is to rule in a one government, but they will rule from the shadows.
Talking about soldiers and shit. You see, we attacked some shit.
Yeah.
But you know, when Trump did it, it was.
So, from a long time, organizations like the Illuminati or the
Beyonce.
What's the other one? The Ross family. What is it?
The Rochesters. There's the people that own the banks.
Yeah, them. The ones. The United States ones were the one that control all the oil and stuff.
Yeah.
I always forget the
Masons.
names. Yeah, the Freemasons, the Knights Templar, all of that. They considered they were doing movements and shit, like it's starting wars and stuff like that behind the scenes.
9/11,
all that stuff, just to control
the Bushes,
the world.
Yeah,
it was all a plan to at the end of the day, what they're planning is they keep creating chaos to a point where one world government has to be established, and then they take control of everything.
Hasn't fucking worked, to be honest with you. Fuck.
What? There's a show called
Try Again.
What was the name of the show?
The one where
they go back in time and shit. I forgot the name of it.
The one that tries to save Kennedy.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that tries to save Kennedy.
No, it's a show. It's a girl and two guys. They go back in time, and then of course there's a bad guy going back and trying to change history, and then they keep going back, and then they find the New World Order kind of deal, where it started and all that stuff. It was a really cool episode. But it actually kind of explains a little bit of how what is the New World Order.
There's a couple of shows like that. The only thing what's the show that the Nazis win and all the world is German?
The
guy in the high place, high tower.
Yeah, the guy in the high tower.
I gotta watch that shit because apparently it's fucking litty.
Yes, but I think after I remember I watched the first season and the second season or something like that, but it's not really what if, it's more like an alternate universe.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but like there's a shows that
touch on that,
try to hint on. Obviously, it's not a New World Order because it's just one government from over there.
Yeah. But
kind of, if you look at it, there's some shows that try to show you what one world order would do or would look like. Nobody fucking knows what it would look like, to be honest with you.
Of course, the conspiracy didn't get a lot of credit until the creation of the United Nations. The conspiracy just went absolutely insane after that. Because in the aftermath of World War II, what Churchill wanted was a new progressive of international organization working together and talking to prevent a big war.
Fucking Hitler.
Yeah, so he wanted a democracy and of course change whatever other governments and whatever to a point where everybody can just talk to each other instead of shooting at each other.
Yeah, but the thing is with the United Nations is you can either option in or option out.
Yes.
What he wanted was, instead of going to World War II, going to the politics of begging the United States to help or whatever the fuck.
Right. We just go into one meeting and go like, okay, this is happening.
This guy's fucking crazy, right?
Yeah, let's fix this. Yeah. So that was the whole intention, of course.
Not to rule the fucking world.
And then, of course, as the world order increased in popularity and conspiracy, in comes the Christians.
These motherfuckers. They're on each and every fucking one. Yo, can you read your Bible and shut the fuck up?
Of course, if you are Bible knowledge or have read the Bible before,
this motherfucker's got something to say about everything. I'm eating this apple. You know who ate an apple? Eve. That motherfucker fucked everything up. It's an apple, motherfucker.
In the books of Ezekiel, Daniel, of course, the book of the Apocalypse, talk about at some point a false prophet will pave way to the Antichrist.
Fuck yeah.
And then the Antichrist will rule the whole world, just like what the New World Order specifically is trying to do. In one control government where he controls everything. Money,
the false prophet is Kanye West. I said it right here.
Of course, in the conspiracy theory that they have of the end times and the New World Order, they believe the false prophet will be the last pope of the Catholic Church.
I'm sending him an email. Your next album should be The False Prophet.
And of course, the Antichrist then will be a president or a leader of a nation, a very charismatic person, of course, that's going to be able to then tell the United Nations that we need a
one leader,
a one currency or whatever, and create just one world government, and then we should have a vote.
Remember when they said that the euro was going to be the
world currency?
Now I propose to you
Dogecoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin overpassed gold.
Technically, I known about Bitcoin since
I just
before.
No, so what, bitch?
I have seen Bitcoins from.
I think I fucked up my nose.
Even before it went to the market. I knew about Bitcoin because I'm a fucking geek. So I was playing the computers the whole time, and I always thought when it came to what is now known as cryptocurrency, I was like, I wish there was some way where you don't carry money, instead you just pay everything.
So instead of singling out Bitcoin, I would propose cryptocurrency, right?
So I always thought it'd be so convenient if instead of having money around you, you already get paid already, whatever, just like a bank, but without having cards and shit. You just have an account, buy whatever you need, and I thought that would be easy. That would be cool. And then of course Bitcoin started rising. I was like, oh shit, kind of freaking out now. Yeah.
So people thought because when euro came out, it like surpassed the dollar.
And it
was almost used everywhere,
all over Europe, technically.
Yeah. So they're like, well, if it turns out that if they try to change the dollar to euro, so the whole world has one single thing, then this could be it. But I feel like it's simpler for something to come up and overpower every money, while you can use your money, but you can use one
around the world, which
without having to, like,
believe it or not, that's the whole idea of Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Without having to, if I have $1 here and in India is 5 or whatever the fuck it is, if it's 4,000 Bitcoins here,
it's 4,000 Bitcoins there.
Over there.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what was the whole plan. And holy shit,
we fucking broke it.
My God. We just put a lot of fire to this conspiracy now.
God damn it, I'm talking shit over here. Fuck.
Of course, many believe that.
I'm gonna put this shit on our page on fucking Facebook.
They call it the Holy Trinity of Evil.
Fuck.
It'll be Satan, the false prophet, and the Antichrist will then rule the world.
Hell yeah.
And then, of course, but even if it did happen, if you're going by the Bible, then the second coming of Christ will come and he will still win at the end.
If you go by the Bible, you shouldn't be here for that.
Not really. There's in Christianity there's two sides of what they interpret the Bible. There's the one with the rapture, and there's the one with no rapture. And if you read the Bible, the whole thing about the rapture is a made up word or whatever. It's not in the Bible technically, but the whole idea is many interpret when it says we will meet in the skies, it means a rapture where. Yeah. But if you read the Bible, there is a section where it says only 144,000 people will go to heaven to rule in the government of Jesus. So when it says we'll meet up in the skies, it's talking about a chosen few that are going to like a government, and the rest will still stay on earth. And then there's called the rapture, where the earth is going to be destroyed and we will all live in heaven. But it's how you read and interpret the Bible.
How's God choosing this 144,000?
It has like a whole detail of how he's going to choose them, but I don't know if it's a translation, because we know we lose a lot of stuff in translation. When you read it, it's very metamorphic. He said his soul is like white or whatever. The heart is pure.
Will he just take babies and grow them up?
No, I don't know.
Ain't nobody.
Of course, many believe that.
Ain't nobody with a pure soul here.
Many believe that the 12 disciples, excluding Judah, of course, or one of the chosen and whatever.
That's the OG. That's the real motherfucker.
And of course, being replaced, Judah was replaced by another one.
John, another John.
Yeah, if I'm correct, because Paul is like technically the 13th disciple.
Yeah,
but because he had that encounter with God or Jesus or whatever you want to call it.
One of their cousins or some shit.
Because technically the idea of the disciple was somebody that walked with Jesus on earth.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the two sides of it. So and here they believe that this is how that's gonna play out. Is the Antichrist will take over the world,
that picture's fire. That's the tattoo right there, bro.
Yeah, that is fire. And of course, many believe this, or we will take over by a supercomputer. That will be the Antichrist. Skynet.
I was trying to think about it.
Umbrella Corps and Skynet are going to take over the world, and it will be the new world order. Of course, this got a lot of criticism by a lot of evangelicals, Christians, especially the Catholic Church, because technically you were accusing the Pope of being the next Antichrist.
Not a very long shot, to be honest with you.
Although, yeah, I mean, what? But they mean the last Pope, but we don't know when is the last Pope.
I don't know. The day where they're like, all right, this is the last Pope. After this one, there's nothing else. Which I doubt is going to happen.
No, yeah.
But it's not a long shot for the Pope to push for...
Yeah, because
they have so much. They have
much power,
so much influence. Bro, say the Catholic Church is like, all right, we're gonna do a coup in every fucking country. They have enough people to overthrow every fucking government.
I mean, they get with the amount of people that consider themselves Christian and Catholic. If they go like, we're gonna start a revolution, who wants to volunteer? They already have 75% of the world right there. And if for people that don't know, the Vatican is considered its own government. Its own government. They don't really.
They have their own currency. They have their own police.
Their own army. They have an army. They're a country by themselves in a little place protected by Rome, technically.
With untold fucking riches, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And God.
Don't forget about that.
Don't forget about God, bro.
Yeah, so it's really crazy the amount of power they hold.
What the fuck? FDA grants emergency use authorization for Johnson & Johnson's COVID-19 vaccine. Oh shit. Oh fuck, what's going on, baby? There's something going on. We don't know it, bro.
Yeah, have you heard of the woman that got vaccinated and her son was born with antibodies and shit?
Huh?
Yeah, she got vaccinated and then I guess the vaccination ended up messing the baby up when the baby was born with too much antibodies or something like that.
So he's a superhero?
No. It was pretty sick or something like that.
What's antibodies though? Put too much antibodies on there. What is that?
I don't remember. It said something antibodies or it came out with something that was almost killed the baby or something like that.
I use your body to attack invading these, so it couldn't come out with too much antibodies, unless the antibodies were attacking good cells. Yeah,
so if the antibodies attack the good cells, that's technically bad.
Because you know what I'm saying? What if like it mutated?
Right there it is. If you have too much antibody, this is known as hyperviscosity, and it makes it difficult for all of your organs and tissue to function properly.
But you gotta think the vaccine is boosting up your antibodies to kill the virus.
Yeah, and I thought they said they were not gonna put it on pregnant women at the moment.
But here's my thing, okay? Right. Until I see more than one person, right? One pregnant person go through this shit, then they're like, okay, it was the vaccine, fuck it. But what is the percentage of that baby was gonna come out like that anyway?
I don't know.
Which happens.
Yeah, which happens, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless on her last scan they said everything's fine with the baby, because they can tell when they're still pregnant if something's wrong.
Not too much antibodies, no.
I thought they could tell like different stuff that can happen to the baby. They already have like preamp stuff.
But you gotta think even the doctors when they do sonograms.
They're not 100%.
They'll tell you this is still
very early to determine. Yeah,
this is still 99% guessing.
Yeah, true.
So Like I said, it's if I see there's like women coming out, they got the vaccine and their baby had that, right? Now, I don't think it depends how, because the vaccine hasn't been out a month, and she had the baby, so the baby must have been developed already. There's no way at that point.
We don't know when she. I didn't read the whole article, so I don't know when she took the vaccine and when she gave birth. I'm not sure, but they're saying
That's
but I get your point. Yeah. It depends on the time.
It hasn't been a month, so if she had the baby after, right, it could have been in a gap of a month or so. So she must have been ready to pop, or she was 8 months. At that time, I don't think the vaccine will go in the blood of the baby and mess up his antibodies.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
So it has to be in like early development. So I don't know.
True.
I'm sure she'll get some cash from the government to shut the fuck up. Good for you. That was very smart, bitch.
And then when it comes
back to the Antichrist fucking us all in the ass.
So many it created a lot of controversy inside the Christian community of all type of religions and stuff like that. And of course, many believe.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they didn't mind it. I think they'd rather be rulers of the world than pedophiles.
Yeah, although
I'd rather be called future leader of the world than a pedophile.
Just like we were talking about the rapture and stuff. Many believe what kind of started shutting down the conspiracy is that many believe the apocalypse already happened, which is believed that happened right after the death of Christ and the first movement of the first church. So the first Christians, they went through hell. Literally, if you go to the history books. They got a lot of shit. And then many believe that that's what the apocalypse was referring to. When John was arrested, he's like writing everything they were going through, and then he said gave them hope by writing the last part, like the second coming. And
so if you go by that, then it means hell doesn't exist. Hell's just a situation.
Well,
yeah.
Once again, when you go to the debate of two religions where they believe there's a hell and a religion that doesn't believe in hell, they believe the term hell came in the apocalypse where they say they're gonna throw the devil, death, and whatever to a, but it didn't never set it for people. Yeah, if some people argue if God is really justful, why will He send people that were good persons but didn't believe in Christ to hell?
Hey.
And be tortured forever. What kind of justice is that?
He has a lot on his mind, bro.
I mean, there's two sides of the coins. People believe in hell, some people don't, and of course they'll have their arguments. They're all based on the Bible, so it's a really cool thing if you were reading their versions and how they see it. It's pretty cool to you will go in a rabbit hole, but it's still pretty cool. Of course, others believe that the New World Order started back in the Knights Templar.
The Freemasons, baby.
That then became the Freemasons.
Which are the architects of the fucking world, bro.
To this day, they don't know how they built a bunch of their shit. They have no idea.
Their structure at the beginning was... Because people, when you say Freemasons, they're like thinking of like cult and drugs and shit.
No.
When the Freemasons started, it was a bunch of... construction, architects, engineers.
Well, it started as the Knights Templars, people who protected the valuables of the church,
which was the architects and the engineers of their time, and that's how they kept it. But then it went to people with power and money. And
so at some point it went from a military group creating technically the first bank to a organization that had so much power that a French king went killed them all. So. And then that's when they went into a secret society after that debacle.
But if you look and see, Freemasons are usually lawyers, engineers, doctors, people with education. You know what I'm saying? You and me can't be on them. So I'm saying.
I believe they will accept anybody, but of course you have to go through certain.
I don't think they would accept anybody, bro.
I think so because you gotta think they have a lot of places they need people to run it, and then if they're engineers, doctors, they're not going to be there 24/7. You still need somebody to take care of this place and that place. I mean, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I think they hire people. I don't think they're Masons.
But even if they hire people, you think they will hire people that believe in the masonry?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess we'll go look at that later.
I don't know. But, of course, the Freemasons were one of the accused of them doing working in the shadows and stuff like that. Of course, if we know, like, our forefathers in America, most of them were Freemasons.
Freemasons, yeah.
And, of course, they believed that's where it all was going to begin. And, of course, if you see the dollar and the stuff, you see a lot of Freemasonry representation and many things they did back in the day when
because it went from architects from just buildings and shit to architectures of the New World.
Technically.
Yeah.
The New World. See what I mean? I saw what you did there, boy. I saw what you did there. It's nice. Babe. Slick. Yeah. Of course, they accuse the New World Order of being one of those secret organizations that hold a lot of secrets, and they believe they're doing a lot of
shady shit,
shady or suspicious things, and in the background that even though. When you say in the background, you're thinking something that nobody can see, but it has like real consequences in the real world, like devastating ones. Of course, another organization that started in 1776 as a group,
Beyonce,
as a group of people that professors of law and pro-feminists, free thinkers,
having orgies,
liberals, Republicans.
Yeah. Going to Paris, fucking everything. Yep. Doing opiates. Having fun.
If you remember 1776, there was a lot of stuff, and the Illuminati, so they call themselves to illuminate the world.
Beyonce.
They believed that radical movement was needed, and they just wanted to be more progressive, technically how we are now.
But in hiding.
But they were very public. They even had newsletters.
And then the same happened with the Masons.
Just like the Masons, they were very public, and then of course
they got dismantled.
They got so much favor of the people. They go like, yeah, their way of thinking is progressive and stuff.
Fuck it.
So in the 18th century, around there, was it 18th century or 20th century? I don't remember which one. 18th century. Was it the French again? I don't remember, but one of the leaders actually sent people to infiltrate the Illuminati, make themselves member, and then break the secret society from the inside. From the society from the inside. After that debacle that broke the Illuminati, then they went into hiding, and then everything was a secret. Mm-hmm. And then they believe that in that secret, many powerful people were still in it, and there to this day is one of the most. They believe it's one of the most influential.
Some people say that it doesn't exist. It never existed.
But they did exist.
They did. Yeah. But they say that there's some people that believe it doesn't exist anymore.
Many people believe that it was done. There was a big election at that time, and then of course the left wing was losing, so they believe that the left wing created the Illuminati conspiracy
to win,
using the real Illuminati, and then they created a conspiracy based on them to make the right wing try to fight it, and then the left wing take control of it. And if this guy hits my mailbox, I'm gonna punch him.
The fuck is going on? Where is he?
Right there. He's literally about to hit my mailbox.
What the fuck is going on?
I have no idea. Somebody's parking in my yard.
Seriously?
Nah, I don't think they're in my yard. Or probably the neighbors having a party again.
Oh, cool. That's what they're doing now?
Yeah, I mean, last time they did, they literally blocked the whole street and I couldn't get in or out.
That's cool.
Yeah. No consideration for us people.
Okay.
So, and then, of course, they I forgot which party it was. They created all of this stuff and to try to win the election that time. And then they say that's why the misconception of the Illuminati came from them, and that's why many of the Illuminati members said back when they were very public.
Okay.
And then I think we did talk about this church, the Zion.
Yeah, we did that shit. The Chicago shit.
Yeah. Of course, and you believe the Round Table. I think this is not the Arthur one though.
Fucking King Arthur.
Which advocates the British Empire re-annexing the United States of America. So they believe that at some point America was gonna combine with England again. Yeah, and then that's what they call the round table. Yeah, they left. I don't know what's going on over there. And then they believe that was going to be the new world order.
Okay.
As they combine and, take... Technically, at that time, they were literally the two most dominant world powers of that time.
Yeah.
So technically, everything that has been popping up about...
Yeah, at this point, people just keep making groups up and shit.
Yeah. Many took the books of like H.G. Wells, and of course they were fiction, but people took it as true.
If we're being honest right now, bro, I don't think
the Fourth Reich, which is the
Nazis again coming back up.
Yeah, the Fourth Reich, which is what Hitler tried to do.
He was a Third Reich.
He was a Third Reich, but he wanted to be the last Reich, technically.
Yeah, but it didn't work out, huh?
And then, of course, the Nazi Nexus, which will take over the world.
If you think there's groups calling themselves that. Right now.
But in this case, it will be like a big ass war.
Yeah. And they will win this time, I guess.
Yeah, they will probably win this time, of course. And then there's the aliens.
You better not come here, motherfucker.
And then, of course, there's the Brave New World, which is based on technology.
Yeah. Technology
forecasting, the New World Order, which... What the... So,
wait a minute.
They call themselves the Luciferians. Pursuing a charismatic agenda to develop and use humans' enhancement in technology in order to become a... What's it say?
I'm down.
Postament ruling caste.
I'm down.
So technically, it's just putting technology in our body.
I'm down.
Which, once again, will hit the Christians with the chip and the 666.
I'm fucking down, bro. Put my phone on my dick. Let's go.
Of course, there's the coup d'etat, which will be like one group hitting all the militias and whatever of the... Or they believe it's actually the militias of the United States will do a coup d'etat and then just take all over the world. Because, they do have military everywhere around the world.
Yeah, we have,
So they just believe that at one point they're just going to attack all the leaders and take over the world. Which, especially with the movement of the UN peacekeepers.
There's a movie, baby, right there. Why haven't they done this?
I don't know.
It's always every other country invading, not us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe that's what they're trying to hide. It. They just... People are like, if we ever get invaded, what if we are the invaders? So the
FBI is already here.
So technically, you know how communism was trying to come into
We're gonna have to cut this part from the video.
You know how back when communists say there was 3 things you needed to do: control the media, Hollywood, and I forgot the other one. But technically,
media.
Position of powers.
Position of powers.
And the movie industry.
Yeah.
Technically, the U.S. has just been feeding people like, we always get invaded. We're always the victim. We're always the...
It's always fucking New York.
And all the nations like, we can invade whenever we want. But in reality, why are we just making them go to sleep and then we invade?
Yeah. Fuck. I'm down too. I don't give a fuck.
Other theories for
that would be insane.
I mean, if you see the sheer force that the U.S. have, like the military outposts.
I feel like at the end of the day be a headache, because then there's revolutions everywhere, and we're sending us back to fucking 1600s.
But you know how they always have
infiltrators in the middle?
No, not infiltrator, but we always have group training with their militia. What if in the background the general's already talking about it?
That's like infiltration, yeah.
Yeah. So technically, all you have to do,
like you're giving you're there and you tell the general, listen, you betray this motherfuckers, we'll leave you in charge of this shit.
We'll control your men, and we'll leave you in charge of this place, but you will be working for us.
Fuck.
They kill the leader, and then they control the military. They control the military. They control the people, because the people
Paramount, Fox, 21st, give us a fucking call. We got you. Gold money.
Other part for the New World Order is mass surveillance. So Big Brother, which already exists. Put tape on your cameras.
No, we're gonna get fucked when we turn this off. FBI is gonna come.
If we're not here next week, or at least give us 2 weeks. If we're not here,
they're gonna put us on the floor. Who gave you the fucking information? Who do you work for?
Of course, and then of course the big one that fall back to Christianity again is occultism, where one leader will find a way to put all religions in one, which we already seen it.
Yeah, we've seen it before.
There's people that already are into it. You'll see in their cars they have coexist. They have the Christian, the Jewish, the Muslim. They have it all together. That's actually, I believe that if you control all religions, you pretty much control the world.
The where you if that were to happen, where you will see is when if like religions like Muslim and they start to fucking join in, that's when you know shit's going crazy.
Yeah, so technically the whole idea is
like control the hardcore shit. Because Catholic and Protestants, yeah, fine, you know, whatever. But
well, like, they're a branch. I mean, they're a branch of the tree.
But like when you like from that where it's so different, if that starts to like join in.
Yeah, so they're saying combining all religions into one and then have one leader for it, which then again is considered the Antichrist, and then. From that, if you have the religion of all the worlds, you pretty much control the politics of all the world because they're all based, they're religion. All merged together. Even though we say it's separate, no, it's not. There's a lot of political movements that are based on religion.
When did the government and the Catholic Church divide?
Wasn't
long ago either.
No, it was after the fall of the Roman Empire, technically.
Yeah, church and government didn't.
Technically, after the U.S. came in, like church and government should be separate.
Yeah, that's
technically.
Yeah.
But even still now, like there's a few countries that religion is mixed with
government. Yeah,
government. So technically, U.S. will the creation of the United States one of the first one to divide religion, but it was still all tangled up.
It's all fucked up, man.
Yeah. Of course, so there's population control, where they say they will take out around 80% of the humanity.
COVID-19. That was one of the.
I think if you guys see, I don't know if you've seen MacGyver, the show. The last season is based on this of world control and world population. Mm-hmm. So the whole idea is that we are killing the world technically.
Yeah.
So we technically started building a little city. You take a chosen few. Like engineers, people that can recreate and then just freaking obliterate the rest.
And let the world go back to...
We'll let the world grow and then trim and, fix it.
Repopulate it again.
Not even repopulate it. Just keep the same population there and then just let the world... And then maybe expand a little bit, but not to the point where we'll destroy the world again. Which is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, but at that point, you'd be like, you can only have one kid per house.
Yeah. So you'll be controlling everything that happens.
Yeah. So... China.
I know they do that, but the whole idea of mass murder technically
that's
happening.
Fucking crazy.
And the way they see it, it's not murder. They're just justifying it up. We're saving the world, and it's
like Bill Burr.
And like we say it now, and we talk about conspiracy, but there's people that actually think like that.
There's it's obviously a joke, obviously, but he's like, I should be a dictator, bro. Like. Reduce population. I'll sink one cruise ship every other time. You know what I'm saying? You sink cruise ships here and there. You're going to work at 5. Oh, there's no traffic. Holy shit. World Series, you get first tickets. It's not sold out. You know what I'm saying? Long run, it's not so bad. He goes, I will sink a cruise ship every other week.
So technically, world control. Yes. I mean, but the way that it's said here is radical, and of course there goes the conspiracy of the Black Plague, and then saying that was done by the New World Order and stuff like that.
When populations start getting too big, plagues always come in.
And they actually, is it natural or is it somebody in the background?
Fuck.
Which is kind of scary.
When COVID-19 came out, they said it was like laboratory made because it mutated, and it only focused it and it focused it and fuck. It focused on like old people at the beginning, remember, and then it started. So it was there were people saying that's how Jalla Habibi,
New World Order.
Yep.
And of course, the last but not least, mind controlled.
Fuck yeah, that's the media, baby.
So the way they talk about mind control is, government, corporations, and the mass media. Being involved in line manufacture and manufacturing of a national consensus, and paradoxical, a culture of fear due to the potential for increased social control that a mistrustful and mutually fearing population might be offered to those in power. So the media will create chaos and stuff like that and make you fear, and then the government will come in, oh, we got you. We'll help you.
Isn't that what's happening right now?
Technically.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
And of course, so they say that, of course, the mind control then might occur by, using the media to change your way of thinking, behavior, emotions, or decisions. Of course, these tactics are said to include everything from manufacturing candidate-style brainwashing of sleeper agents, engineer psychological operations.
When you go
by supplemental thoughts and stuff like that.
If you're watching TV or Facebook, what are the medicine advertisement? Is it you're depressed? The medicine thing is either depression medicine or you can't sleep medicine.
Yeah, true.
There's nothing about there's vitamin D and C's commercials here and there, but it's either depressed medication, sleeplessness, or shit like that. It's never anything else but.
And of course, they have the parapsychological operation, which is they call it the Stargate project, that influenced the masses. So it's wearing like that. That's where the wearing of tinfoil came from. So they believe like a build electronic whatever component that they will build and then
like
brainwash.
Like Batman.
Yo, just like the game. What was it called? Outlast 2. The towers sending
the waves.
Yeah, but something crazy. Like that. But it will just make you submissive to whatever the political leader says.
Like Batman and the Riddler in that movie.
Yes.
Where you put the helmet on so the TV looks better, but you're really getting your brain sucked in and making Jim Carrey smarter.
And of course, then there's the alleged people that are on it. They say the UN, the New World Order. The New World is a UN. The Rochesters, the Freemasons, the Rochester, because they're different. The Rochester and the Rockefellers.
The Rockefellers.
The Illuminati and all of them that. Supposedly, they are all in the New World Order.
All I gotta say is, Ted Cruz is the Antichrist.
Dude, every time they saw Ted Cruz, I always
poor Ted Cruz, bro. He's fucking.
Every time he comes out, I always remember that when he was running for president, they did that lip reading shit video.
Yeah,
I got cat hair.
And then they were saying he was Puerto Rican and shit.
Yeah.
That show was funny as fuck.
This is my wife. This is my wife. I like eating her hair.
That shit was crazy. Hey, fucking.
But yeah, this is the conspiracy of the New World Order, a shadow organization that works in secret that one day will take over the world, create a unitary government, and reduce the population by 80%.
Yep.
Kaboom.
They want you to be worried about sex.
The Tom Hanks movie. What was it? The ones where he's like expert Christian whatever demonologist and shit like that.
Da Vinci Code.
The last one is based on the New World Order.
I don't remember the last one as much as the first one.
The girl from Star Wars is on it. Rogue One.
She's the bad guy, right?
Yeah, and then she tried. They were gonna release like a gas that will. It was all by. The whole idea was world population control. Yeah. But it's pretty lit, but it falls into the New World Order narrative.
Both of those movies are a mind fuck, bro.
Yeah, and I love them both.
They're awesome. But yeah.
Was it 3? There were 3 of them, right?
No, it's the first one and then Angels and Demons.
True.
Da Vinci Code.
No, there are 3. There was the Da Vinci Code was based off
Angels and
Demons, and then hers, which is
there wasn't 3. There's only 2.
I'm pretty sure there were 3. Let's see. Because the last one came. Yeah, the last one is hers, and it's based on the book of Plato's and shit, right? Movies. Let's see. No, there's two.
No.
There's three. Yeah.
Da Vinci, Infernos and Demons, and then Inferno.
Inferno is the last one. Because I remember, because the second one, it's based where she's like a descendant of Jesus or something like that.
Yes. Is that Inferno, Angels and Demons, and then Inferno,
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
She's good till the end of the movie. That's fucking insane.
Yeah. I like how she played him, too.
Yeah, she played really good.
Yeah.
I mean, he noticed at the end, but...
Yeah, it was still a good movie.
But yeah, bro. There's always somebody looking through your window at night.
Big Brother is watching us. We're going to get arrested.
There's always somebody at the window smiling at you when you're sleeping.
What was it? Which Halloween was it started selling those shit you can glue to your window, and it looks like people are looking at you.
Fucking they're everywhere,
yeah,
bro.
I mean they were all over Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
People getting their shit getting.
But it you know, if
losing their shit about
this
it.
shit was to be real, right?
Mhm.
And you look at the media now, what's going on, all this, politics and the sexism and all that shit. People are too worried about that. They're not looking at this shit anywhere else.
That's the whole idea, though.
That's what I'm saying.
They're in the background.
So if this new world order shit was to be real, shit's in motion.
Technically, yeah.
If
it was real,
if the conspiracy was right and it's happening, shit's in motion.
Dude, I mean, we already getting to that one world currency, which is inevitably will be something to do with cryptocurrency. Yeah. The way it's rising. I mean,
we broke the code here, ladies and gentlemen.
Technically, a Bitcoin is worth more than gold.
That's what I'm saying.
At this point, well, I don't know if it went down or up, but at one point it was worth more than gold.
If it were to be made single, it's gonna have to come down to a level where everybody can have it.
No, like you said, it's just gonna be cryptocurrency, and then everybody will have either Ethereum or whatever, but it will whatever be the same. Afford, yeah, but afford. at that point, it will be the same in every place. It's just one Dutch coin.
So it'll be like, if you want this, is 3 Dutch coins, 4 Ethereum, or 1 Bitcoin.
Yeah, or well, if you go to Bitcoin, it'll be like 500 Ethereum or 1 million Dutch coins.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm just making a
yeah. That's how it will work. But it will be a centralized currency where everything is the same price everywhere.
Yeah,
dude, that's kind of scary. We just helped out the New World Order.
It's not scary. It's progress.
Until I'm the one, I'm part of the 80%.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck. At that point, I didn't make the cut. Fuck it. We can't play. You can't play. I didn't do my part.
You're out of the team, boy. Goodbye, boy.
Send me with a hoorah, motherfucker.
Hoorah.
That's it. This shit.
This one was like a little bit mind puzzling because once you start reading it and stuff like that, you go into this circle and then you want to read more.
Yeah, the other ones were straightforward. This one was just fucked.
Yeah, there's so much going on. Is the military involved? Is it not? Is it just the politics?
That's a good movie, bro. Fucking let's make a script and send it.
Yeah, with U.S. invading the world instead of U.S. getting invaded.
Yo, the movie starts right. You just see the soldiers fighting. And you're like, oh shit. So the people got invaded or something, and then it turns out you're like in cutscene, and the president's like looking at the shit what's going on. You think we're getting invaded, and it turns out you're like, advance on the capital of China. What the fuck? Oh shit!
How are we doing in Japan or how?
And it cuts to the screen. Invasion.
Like he said over there, like, sir, England has fallen, and it's going like, oh shit, let's go. Like, good. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Is it North Korea is pushing back. Send the voice from the south. Fuck. Release the animals and fucking aliens start coming. I'm just fucking.
A bunch of American flags and that gold all around the country and shit.
Yo, this is legit fucking. We talking some Nazi shit. Holy, all right.
Yeah, we really let mine go, bro.
It's a movie. It's a movie. Fuck. Okay.
Well, now we have two movies. The one where the president is a Russian spy, and then the America invading the whole world.
I'm surprised we're not arrested yet.
I mean, it is just a movie.
Yeah, it's
Jeez,
fake. All right, that's it for today, guys.
Yeah, I hope your mind is as fucked up as ours.
Remember not to give your opinion unless you asked to.
Like, share, and comment on this video. Let us know what you think.
If you're famous and if nobody asks you, shut the fuck up. Lay off on the fucking opiates and cocaine. Like I always say, keep your eyes open.
Be woke.
Nah. Don't be too fucking woke. You're too woke, you turn fucking dumb. Because when you don't sleep for a couple of times, you start hallucinating and shit. That's a fucking problem, being woke all the time. All right, this was Cedric and Evan from the Brother Box, and this was
Brothers Weekly.
See you later. Unless Big Brother's watching you first.
Brothers.